In this video, I will show you how to make this heart and turn it into a granny square like this. If you've made this heart from my other video, it is the same pattern, so you could go ahead and skip ahead if you want to just learn how to turn it into a granny square. If not, we can just start from the beginning with the heart and then the granny square. For this project, all you need is yarn of your choice. I'm using a bulky size 5 yarn, and with that I'm using a size 6 hook. You will need a pair of scissors and a yarn needle. So to start, grab your yarn like this, and we're going to make a slip knot. So we're going to make a loop like this and hold on to it. Go into the loop, grab the yarn and pull. And this is your slip knot. Now grab your hook and insert and tighten it around the hook. So now instead of a magic ring, we're going to start chaining. So we're going to chain 5. So yarn over, pull through, and that's your first chain. And again, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. That's 3, 4, and 5. So once you have 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're going to make a slip stitch into the very first one right here. So you're going to take your hook and insert into that first chain, like so. We're going to yarn over and bring it through, like so. And now you can see it naturally creates the circle right here, right in here. So this is what we're going to be working inside of. So we're going to make a slip stitch and complete this one. So pull all the way through and just hold on to this circle right here. So from here we're going to chain 2. So yarn over, chain 1, yarn over, chain 2. So now we have a circle and 2 chains. From here we're going to make a treble crochet. So to begin, we're going to wrap the yarn once and twice. So it should look like this. You have 3 strands. We're going to insert our hook into that circle that we created. So go all the way in. Keep this tail around where you're crocheting like this. So just keep it behind. And we're going to grab our yarn and pull up a loop. So now you have 1, 2, 3, 4 loops on your hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through 2. So 1 and 2. Now you have 3 left. And again, we're going to yarn over and pull through 2. So 1 and 2. Now you have 2 left. We're going to yarn over, pull through 1 and 2. And that is your first treble crochet. So we need to make 2 more of the same stitch that we just did. So again, yarn over once and twice. Into that same circle, we're going to insert our hook, pull up a loop. Again, you have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 1, 2. You have 3 left. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. So that's your second treble crochet, and we need 1 more. So yarn over once and twice into the circle, pull up a loop, 4 loops, yarn over, pull through 1, 2, yarn over, pull through 1, 2, yarn over, pull through all the way. So now you have 3 treble crochets, and you can always count back your work because you can see the stitches. So this is our 2 chains from the beginning, first treble, second and third. So now we keep going around the circle. So now we're doing 2 double crochets. So this time we're wrapping the yarn once instead of twice. So to begin double crochet, we're going to wrap the yarn once, go into the circle, like so, pull up a loop like before, but now you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through twice again, and yarn over, pull through all the way. And we do this 2 more times. So yarn over, into the circle, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and one more. So yarn over, into the circle, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So now we have 3 double crochets, 3 treble crochets, and 2 chains in the beginning. Now we're going to chain 1, yarn over and chain, and we're going to again make 1 treble crochet like the beginning. So yarn over once and twice, go into the circle again, pull up a loop, you have 4 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and that's our treble crochet. Now again we chain 1, and we do 3 double crochets again. So yarn over, into the circle, pull up a loop, you have 3 loops, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So 2 more double crochets, yarn over, into the circle, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, one more. So yarn over, into the circle, pull through 2, and finish. Now again we make 3 treble crochets. So yarn over once and twice, go into the circle, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 1 treble crochet, we need 2 more. Yarn over twice, into the circle, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, and 1 more, into the circle, 1, 2, 3, 4, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, like so. And now we're going to chain 2. So 1 and 2, and we're going to make a slip stitch onto the actual circle. So bring your hook all the way into the circle by itself, like so. Grab the yarn and pull up, and just pull through all the way, like so. And you can turn it the right way. Once you have the slip stitch finished, we can begin to make a border around the heart and start the granny square. Now, if you've made this heart from my other video, you don't have to make it again. It's the same pattern, and you can just attach the same color yarn through just putting your hook into the middle and just attach it with chain 1, and you will be in the same spot that we are right now. So to start the border, we're going to insert 2 single crochets into this empty space right here. So these are the 2 chains that we did in the beginning, and you will see the space right here. So insert your hook straight into that space, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all the way. That's 1 single crochet, and 1 more into that same space. So insert your hook, pull up a loop, you have 2 loops, yarn over all the way. So after these 2 single crochets, we're going to start working into each stitch. So you can see the stitches on top. So this is our next one right here, this is our next one right here, like so. So our next one is this very first stitch right here. So we're going to place 2 single crochets into the first stitch right here. So insert your hook into the next stitch, like so, yarn over, pull up the loop, yarn over, pull through, and we're going to make another single crochet into that same space. So if you pull it apart, you will see where you just worked into. So insert your hook into the same exact space, pull up a loop, and single crochet. So now you have made an increase into that same stitch. And we're going to repeat that same thing into the next one right here. So insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through. That's one. We need one more in the same stitch. Insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through. So from here, we're going to make one single crochet into the next 5 stitches. So find your next stitch, it's right here. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through. That's one. Next stitch. That's 2. Next stitch. That's 3. Next stitch, 4. And our 5th stitch is in this space right here. So if you look at it from straight on, this is where our treble crochet is, the point of the heart. You can see there's bigger spaces than usual here. So this is our treble that we did. So there's one space here, one space here. So we're going to go into this first space right here. So insert your hook into that space itself, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through. So that's our 5th single crochet. Now we're going to place one single crochet onto this treble crochet. So our next stitch right here, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through. We're going to chain 1 and place a single crochet into that same stitch that we just worked right here. So insert your hook in the same stitch, pull up a loop, and single crochet. Now we're going to repeat the same thing we did here. So we need 5 single crochets. So we start from that space right here, that's same as here. So insert your hook into that space, pull up a loop, that's 1. Our next stitch is right here, you can see. That's 2. Next stitch right here. So it's not into these spaces, but the actual stitch right here. So insert, like so. That's 3. 4 into the next stitch, and 5 into the next. So now we need to repeat what we did here. So we need to make single crochet increases into the next 2 stitches here. So into the next stitch, place 2 single crochets. So this is 1 into the same stitch, 2. Now we move on to the next right here, insert, that's 1, and again into that same stitch, 2. Now we're back at this space, which is 2 chains. So there's no stitches, it's just chains. So we're going to place 2 single crochets into the chain space. So insert your hook into that space, pull up a loop, yarn over, single crochet, that's 1, and 1 more into that same space. Insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, and single crochet. Now you can cut off the yarn like so and just pull through. You want to take your yarn needle, and I'm just going to insert this into that first chain right here and go into the back side like so. I'm going to come back up from the back side. I'm going to go through this last stitch we just made. I'm going to go through the back loop and into the middle like so, and go through, pull, and again I will go back into that same spot that we inserted the first time and go back and just tighten it so it should start to look something like this. And you can just hide this yarn in the back through any of the stitches. Like so. And you can also take the tail that's from the circle itself and pull on it, and it will close up the circle like so. And you can also put this on your yarn needle and weave it through back and forth and cut off the yarn. And once you have your heart, we can start to work on the granny square part and just grab the color that you want to make that with. We're going to be working in the back loops. So if you turn your heart on the back, we're going to be working in these loops right here. So instead of going through these stitches, we're going to go, if you look on the back, we're going to go through these ones right here. Like so. So to begin, we're going to turn the heart upside down where the tip is. We're going to go in the back, and again we're going to work through these loops right here, these back loops. So these are the actual stitches from the front. You look at it in the back, you will see these bumps, and we will be working through these. So if you want, you can just loosen them up a bit if it's easier to see as you crochet, like so. So I hope you can see that. So these are the stitches and we're working through the back loops. So the first stitch we're going to go through is, if you look at the tip right here, we're going to go to the very first one on the left right here. So this is our tip, turn it, and in the back you will see the first left one right here. So you're going to insert your hook into that first back loop like so. You're going to grab your color, put it onto the hook, and pull through like so. So that's the first loop that we're working through. So this is the very first one on the left of the very tip. So you can see the tip doesn't have that back bump because it's a chain. So this is the chain that we made here. Back bump on the left and on the right. So we're starting from the left, first one, and we're going to start with chaining 2. So yarn over 1 and 2. Now we're going to make 1 double crochet into the next stitch right here. So this is our next one. So yarn over first, insert your hook into that back bump like so, yarn over, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 1, 2, yarn over, pull through all the way. Now we move on to our next stitch right here and do a double crochet again. So yarn over, insert your hook into that bump like so, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1, 2, yarn over, pull through 1, 2. Now we're going to make a treble crochet into that same stitch that we just did. So yarn over twice, insert into the same stitch, pull up a loop. You have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 1, 2, yarn over, pull through 1, 2, yarn over, pull through 1, 2. Now we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and again into that same stitch we're going to make 1 treble and 1 double. So yarn over twice, insert in the same stitch, pull up a loop. You have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 1, 2. Yarn over, pull through 1, 2. Yarn over, pull through 1, 2. Again, yarn over once and make a double crochet in the same stitch. Pull up a loop. You have 3. So yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. So now you can see a corner that's being made right here. So now we continue moving on this way. Now we're going to make 1 double crochet into the next stitch right here. So yarn over, go into the next stitch like so, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're going to make half double crochets into the next 4 stitches. So yarn over into the next back bump, go in, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. So that's your first half double crochet. We need 3 more. So yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. So that's 2 half double crochets. Again, yarn over into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And the last one, yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Into the next stitch, again, we're going to make a corner. So into the next stitch right here, we're going to place 2 half double crochets, 2 chains, 2 half double crochets. So yarn over, insert into our next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. That's 1. We need 1 more into that same stitch. So yarn over, insert in the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. From here we're going to chain 2. So 1, 2, and again place 2 half double crochets into that same stitch. So yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. That's 1, and last one in the same stitch. From here we're going to place the half double crochet into the next stitch. So yarn over, go into the bump like so, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, and 1 more in the next stitch. Yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. So now we've reached the middle area and we're going to make a decrease in here. So we're going to start with a double crochet into this stitch right here. So our last stitch on this side is this one right here. So if you look in the back, you will see the back bump of it. So this is what we're going to be working into. So yarn over, go into that back bump, yarn over, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, and before we complete the double crochet, we're actually going to start another one into the next stitch. So if you look at your heart, you can see all the stitches. So the next stitch will be this one right here. Since we've already worked through here, this is not a stitch, and this is our next stitch right here. So the back bump of that is right here. So it might be a little hard to see at first, but just pull on those back bumps and you will be able to see them like this. So if you look at it from the front, this is our next one. So back bump of that is right behind it. So from here, we're going to yarn over and go into that next bump right here in the back. Insert, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now you have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through 2. So 1, 2. Now you have 3 left. You're going to yarn over and pull through all the way, like so. And now we can move on to this side where we repeat what we did on this side. So now we're going to make 2 half double crochets into the next 2 stitches right here. So yarn over, go into our next stitch right there, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all the way, and 1 more into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through all the way. And now we have reached a corner piece again, just like here. So we're going to make 2 half double crochets, 2 chains, 2 half double crochets, all in this next stitch. So yarn over, go into the next stitch, like so, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull all the way through, again 1 more. We're going to chain 2 for the corner, and again 2 half double crochets into the same stitch. So yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. So that's 1 and 2. Now we're going to make 4 half double crochets into the next 4 stitches. So yarn over, insert into the next stitch right here, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through. So we need 3 more. And this is the last half double crochet. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we need to do 1 double crochet into the next stitch. So yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now again, we have reached a corner where we will do what we did here. So into this next stitch right here, we're going to place 1 double, 1 treble, 2 chains, 1 treble, 1 double. So let's start. Yarn over, insert into the next stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. That's our double crochet. Now a treble, so yarn over twice, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. From here we will chain 2 for the corner, again treble crochet, so yarn over twice, insert into the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now again 1 more double into that same stitch, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. So now we have our 4th corner right here. So we have 2 stitches left, and we're going to place 1 double into the next. So yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, and into our last bump right here, we're going to place 1 half double crochet. So yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all the way. And from here to finish off, we can place a slip stitch onto our 2nd chain right here. So this is our 1st chain and this is our 2nd chain. So insert your hook into that 2nd chain, yarn over, pull through all the way. So at this point, this is what it should look like, and the next row is what's really going to shape it. And I'm going to do a row of half double crochets. You could also do single crochets, like I did right here, which will just be shorter than what I'm going to make now, which is a half double crochet. If you want to make single crochet, here you will just chain 1 and start with single crochets, but since we're doing half double crochets, we're going to chain 2. So it's totally up to you. So for half double crochets, we're going to chain 1 and 2, and we're going to move on to our next stitch right here. So yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all the way, yarn over, next stitch, pull through all the way, yarn over into the next stitch right here, and once we reach a corner, we're going to do 2 half double crochets, chain 2, 2 half double crochets, all in this space right here. So yarn over, straight into the space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all the way. So that's 1. This is 2. We're going to chain 2. Again, 2 more into the same space. So yarn over, pull through all the way, and that's the last one. So from here we just repeat what we just did here. So every single stitch here gets 1 half double crochet. When you get to the corner, you get 2 half double crochets, chain 2, 2 half double crochet, and just continue. Half double crochets, corner stitch, half double crochets, corner stitch, and I will meet you back here to finish off the round. Once you reach the end and you have no more stitches to go through, we're just going to make a slip stitch onto that second chain again. So you can count back your stitch, 1, 2, and insert your hook into that second stitch, like so. Yarn over, pull through all the way. After you slip stitch, you can just cut the yarn off, like so, and just pull through. You can grab your yarn needle again and put the tail end through. So I'm just going to go through the back to the front through this first stitch. Just pull through, and I'm just going to go through here, like so. And now you can just hide the yarn in the back. You can go through back and forth through any of these stitches. Same with this, just hide it using your yarn needle and cut them off, and you're finished. You have your heart granny square.